What is going on, fam? Jaye the Black here, another video. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Also, make sure that y'all click the notification bells because they actually show you in your analytics how many people are actually clicking the notification bell. And the reason why a lot of y'all are missing videos and live streams is because you're not clicking the notification bell and enabling all notifications. So if you're missing a lot of content, it's because you're not putting the effort into it. That's all I can say. But and it's said that only 20% of the people who are subscribed to my channel actually click the notification bell. So I want to talk about Chris Brown's simp rant that he went on. I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday. This video wasn't even planned, people. This video wasn't even planned. But Chris Brown right now is the #1 trending topic on Twitter. Now I was briefly on Twitter looking at some notifications, and I had seen he was trending #1. Some say, okay, let's see what Chris Brown doing. What did he say? What did he say? And then I go and I'm like, oh my God. This guy just will not let this female go. And the female I'm talking about is Karrueche Tran. Now, she has made a life for herself outside of that relationship. But one thing that people got to understand about Chris is I believe he has an obsessive personality. Even after the issues him and Rihanna had, he still tried to talk to Rihanna, deal with Rihanna. But since then, he haven't really said anything of her about her, to my knowledge. I think people say he still lurks on the page anyway. And I think because he met Karrueche while he was at a down point in his career, you know, she was not in the industry that I know of. And I think he felt like he genuinely found somebody outside the industry he can care about. But what he didn't realize is that most of these chicks want to be a part of the industry. And what happened is, as soon as her and Chris Brown broke up, now, again, Chris was out cheating and fathering a child with another woman, so I could see why she didn't want to be involved with that. But again, you're with Chris Brown. You're with somebody who's in the industry. What do you expect? So she leaves the relationship, and now she was linked after they broke up with a couple different people in there. But interesting enough, she was linked with Quavo. Now, you know, it was seemingly rumors, but I think they were together, sort of secretly maybe. And, you know, infamously, they were at an award show together. And, you know, Chris was feeling some type of way about that situation. So people actually thought they were going to fight each other, but it never occurred. You know, I'm pretty sure y'all seen that video clip when Amigos and Chris Arden was in the parking garage together, whatnot, and people thought they were going to pop off, and Chris was like, you know. But she ended up getting into, I believe, a serious relationship with former NFL player Victor Cruz, who is now an NFL analyst for ESPN. Now, what's interesting about that was that even though she was, quote unquote, seriously dating Victor Cruz, there were rumors she still was messing around with Quavo. I don't know if it's true, but just rumors. Anyway. Now, you got Chris on the sideline doing his own thing, right? And he's still seeing all this, and he still wants to be with her. He still wants to be with somebody that has been secretly getting ran throughout the industry. Maybe not a lot, but she was dating in the industry with guys who were really, you know, wasn't trying to claim her, wasn't really trying to be with her like that, except for Victor Cruz. I honestly think that the reason why Chris went on this rant is because he in his heart feels like she could do better, which I don't necessarily agree with, because, you know, if she could do better, she would do better, but she is not doing better. She's with the guy who I think really cares about her, really wants to be with her, is a hardworking guy, self-made. There's nothing wrong with that. But this rant that Chris went on is really a stupid rant. You know, he's ranting about the guy's choice of clothing. I guess he wasn't flamboyant enough for him. So, in a sense, deleted Instagram posts and different comments that he made. He said, nothing bad or major, upgrade him, sis. I'll take him around to style him, no hate. He just needs some game spirit. Peace, love, and joy. Just please upgrade your man, boo. Because there's a picture that is now going viral of Karrueche and Victor Cruz standing with each other. Now she's in a short dress and he's dressed down. You know, he in a black shirt, black pants, and I believe purple shoes. And that got Chris, you know, to hop on the comment section and to critique Victor. First off, why are you critiquing a man on how he dressed? That's the problem. We have too many men critiquing how another man looks, critiquing how another man dresses. That is not what men should be doing. Okay, I can understand if a woman is critical of how you dress because you want to look good, you know, not only for your own self, but you also want to look good for the opposite sex. You know, you don't want other men judging and critiquing how you dress. Why do you care? Oh, he cares because you're with the ex that he can't let go of because he has an obsessive personality. This is why you have websites like the Daily Beast writing articles, you know, calling his behavior harassment. Now, we all know that Chris has pulled up on Karrueche while she was out and about at the club, whatever. We all saw those infamous photos. And I just feel like Chris's obsessive personality is going to get him in a lot of issues because he's had his fair share of issues. The latest issue he had when he was in Paris. And y'all know what I'm speaking about. And there were a lot of people who defended Chris. And Chris seemed to put himself in these situations. Not saying that he can't have an opinion, but bro, why do you care how this man dress? If you care so badly, just why don't you message him? If you feel that strongly that he needs to change his look, why don't you just hit him up behind the scenes and say, listen, man, I want to help you out? But even then, that's weird, man. That's weird. More comments. He says, no shade. No shade, boo, but please style him. He looked like he's shopping off the mannequin and trying to bargain with the sales manager. Retired wrestler Spanx. I'm effing around. God bless. So apparently he says he's joking. Maybe he is. Maybe he's trolling. Maybe he's pulling a troll. Maybe he was feeling good about himself. But Chris, there's other people you control. And y'all know what's funny? What's funny is all these women are upset on Twitter, man. And they're not upset because he's hitting her up. They're upset because they want Chris to respond to their messages, to comment in their comment sections. That's why they're feeling some type of way. Now, I can understand women looking at this and mirroring it to their life. They have an ex-boyfriend that won't go away. But I don't think Chris in his messages was talking about getting back together. I think he was just trying to troll Karrueche, trying to play the one up. Like, I dress better than him. My style is better. Y'all know how dudes be doing. And that looks like what Chris is doing. He's basically trying to, you know, puff his chest out. But I don't think he'd want to puff his chest out in a one-on-one with Victor Cruz. I mean, he's a tough guy. I've seen him on the field. The guy's tough. But I just think that, you know, Chris is at a point in his life where he feels like he's made it. He has a lot of money, the success that he almost lost. And I think he feels like he could just do whatever. And what he has to understand is, yes, you've seen other people troll. You've seen the Tekashis of the world and even Kodak. All these other guys just get on social media and troll. But look at where they're at, bro. And I don't think the trolling has anything to do with it. But it's when you have an attitude of, I can do this, I can do that. Nobody's going to check me. Nobody's going to tell me what I can or cannot do. You're going to be looked upon as the bad guy. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you're promoting music. This could all be a way to promote his music. Because I think he just released a song with Drake, if I'm not mistaken. So this could definitely be promotion. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, beefing and trolling is a new promotion. And people saw how it worked for Tekashi, and they think that it can work for them. So this ultimately could be a play to garner attention for what he's doing musically. Now let me get to Karrueche. You know, Karrueche, as I said, she's been doing her own thing, acting. She's been in a couple things. She was in a TV show called The Bay. She's also in a show now called Claws on TNT. And I just think that she's carving out her own niche, which is fine. And Chris has to understand that once the situation is over, it's time to move on. I know it's hard, but you got to do it. You can't keep somebody in a situation they don't want to be in. She doesn't want to be with you, and I think you understand that, but that doesn't mean that you're going to stop from trolling her, because that, you know, I think you're still trolling her in this situation. And people are making it like the Daily Beast, you know, and some of these other books, they're making it seem like, you know, all of his past incidents with her, the fact that they had to go to court because of his behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chris, what you got to understand is this could be trolling. You could just be having a good time, but other people aren't going to see it that way. Your track record as of late, and even in your past, they're always going to bring it up against you. Every time you're seen as the bad guy in a situation, they're going to use it against you. And that's what a lot of black men don't understand. Like, you got this idiot that was filmed trying to talk to a woman that didn't want to talk to him. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you guys. A lot of you guys have obsessive personalities. You can't take rejection. And you wonder why women have this attitude towards you, even when you're cold approaching. Because you don't know how to conduct yourself in the right manner. And when I mean the right manner, I mean you're not going out of your way to make a woman see you, to make a woman give you her attention. Stop listening to some of these people y'all listen to, because some of these people might be giving y'all bad advice. And I think Chris has a lot of yes people around him that are around him because he's successful, and they're not going to stir the pot. You know, they're gonna let him believe that this is a good thing to do. Now, maybe some of y'all gonna see it differently to me, but I highly doubt it. Maybe so. Who knows? But y'all let me think in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts.